Some stories were meant to be rewritten. I left my ex-husband because he was abusing me.
I had found myself in trouble with the law.
I knew I didn't want to be a product of my environment.
I was a new mother. I had an infant, and I had a history of being chronically underemployed.
At that point in life, I had lost my job.
I found myself in a homeless shelter with my 3 children.
I had started self-medicating after an accident that I had that left me in a lot of pain.
I wanted to find a way to see if I could do more or be more.
I came to WEN under the recommendation of a staffing agency that said I didn't have the look for business.
I was in a drug court program. I needed to find a way to support myself, and I was directed to the WEN program.
I came to the Women's Employment Network as a recommendation of my grandmother. She said, well, you need to go up there to that place. And I said, what place? So she said Women's Employment Network. So I thought, okay, what do I have to lose? I'm gonna go see what this thing is all about because I had no idea.
I came to WEN because I needed help with my interviewing skills.
Helped me have more confidence in myself.
Some type of long-term development.
The filling in the blanks, the learning that there were things that we needed to know and we didn't know that we needed to ask those questions.
They were very welcoming and supportive, and they said they would help me with my look and resume building.
I learned how to dress, I learned how to speak to people, I learned how to do a presentation of Marsha with a whole lot of confidence.
I discovered that I wasn't alone out there. There were so many people out there who needed help, and they were able to move forward with their lives after that. It was a huge impact.
Knowing that I wasn't the only one in that type of situation, not just the community of the women that were in the class, but also the instructors and the staff just helped give me hope for the future, I guess.
Interacting with the other women, learning that their stories was similar to mine, we shared goals. They kind of gave me strength as I went through the program.
We all were either looking for work or a little unconfident, and so we developed a sisterhood.
I've learned flexibility. I've matured as an individual. And sometimes you look back and you think, wow, you don't know how significant something may be until later in life.
If I had one word to describe WEN, it would be transformational.
One word to describe WEN is amazing.
My one word that I would use to describe WEN would be savior.
I guess it would be life-changing, even though technically that's 2 words, but life-changing.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh. It was such a wonderful, it was a blessing to us, to each of us that have been able to move on with our lives. It has changed my life so much.
I just couldn't let that be the end of my story.
I just couldn't let that be the end of my story.
I just couldn't let that be the end of my story.
I just couldn't let that be the end of my story.
I just couldn't let that be the end of my story. WEN helped me rewrite my story. Thank you.